Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, did you know that Anchor is sponsoring our show?
Really? Don't we use Anchor to distribute our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts?
Yeah, and we are on just about every other platform available as well, thanks to them.
Why do we use Anchor as our podcasting service?
Well, they make editing and distributing our show a breeze.
What if one of our listeners wants to start their own podcast?
Then they should head over to anchor.fm or download the app to get started.
Awesome! You guys should go do that right now! Husband!
Wife!
Happy Monday to ya.
I guess. It's Monday.
Yeah, but that's the first start to a brand new week.
Yeah, okay. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday! Do you remember what happened on Friday?
I remember you're not supposed to eat vultures.
Well, that was not specifically from... okay.
That wasn't... Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Okay.
That's what happened. We were talking about...
Don't eat those things.
Don't eat those things, yeah.
And also bring your tithes to the specific place and give some to the Levites.
Exactly. Like I said, Don't eat vultures.
Yeah, definitely. That was the whole point. Yeah.
That's what I got out of it anyway.
Oh my God. So are you ready for Deuteronomy Chapter 15?
Am I?
Am I?
Let's do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Deuteronomy Chapter 15.
Okay.
The year of release.
The year of... Oh, that sweet release.
I mean, right? That kind of release?
Whatever. Let's read this bullshit.
At the end of every 7th year, you must cancel the debts of everyone who owes you money.
More recap.
Yeah.
More fucking recap.
I told you last time, I think that's what the whole of Deuteronomy is.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of cool, though, because I wasn't always paying attention as I was reading, so I don't mind the recap so terribly.
I guess. Now we're back into, like, slavery and shit.
Well, did we ever really leave slavery and shit? No. But let me ask you this. How would our economy be if we were like, okay, phew, we made it to the 7th year and all our debts are canceled?
That'd be fucking awesome.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I think that they did it right. They were like, fresh start.
Right.
I mean, look, the very next line. This is how it must be done.
This is how it must be done. You know what?
What?
There's a thing, like your credit report, things fall off after 7 years.
Oh my God, it's totally
I wonder if
religious.
that's got to be, it's got to be religious, right?
Either that or they just need to make space.
I mean, but 7 years. Like, why 7 years?
That is an arbitrary number.
It's an arbitrary number.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very interesting.
I wonder if it's based in religion. Huh.
I also wonder if it almost, to me, it feels like it has to be almost. We should maybe, that's a possible question.
Why is it after every 7 years?
Right?
Where did
that come
you
from?
get that, IRS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds biblical to me.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't mind checking into that.
That's very interesting.
Everyone must cancel the loans they have made to their fellow Israelites. Wonder if that includes college debt. They must not demand payment from their neighbors or relatives, for the Lord's time of release has arrived.
Love is fleeting, but college debt's forever.
This release from debt, however, only applies to your fellow Israelites, not to the foreigners living among you.
Yeah, those foreigners are fucked.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing is that you should only ever lend money to foreigners and never...
Because definitely. That sounds like the smart way to do it.
Because let me ask you this. So you're an Israelite and you borrow money. Are you going to make even a single payment, or are you going to try to...
fuck it, I'll be good in 7 years.
Yeah,
whatever.
7 years.
Although lifespans back then weren't quite what they are now.
7 years.
7 years is quite a while, you know?
That's true.
Just saying.
Okay, I like this statement. There should be no poor among you, for the Lord your God will greatly bless you in the land he is giving you as a special possession.
I'm all for that.
I approve of this message.
Right? Yeah. No, that sounds like a good message.
You will receive this blessing if you are careful to obey all the commands of the Lord your God that I'm giving you today.
Oh, well, see, that's the part I don't agree with.
But I mean, okay, so we follow the laws, though, right? Like, we don't speed, we don't stop at, or no, we do stop at red lights and stop signs.
Yeah.
And, we buckle up and...
Right.
We pay our taxes.
Yeah,
I mean,
therefore
we're pretty
we
decent.
shouldn't be poor.
Yeah, therefore we shouldn't be poor.
Totally. I totally agree.
Since this is supposed to be a Christian nation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this at the government and see what they say.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible, bitches.
We need to do this.
Actually, I don't have college debt, but I do have medical debt, and I would like that to be released as well.
Right.
I think
Sweet release.
Sweet release.
Yeah.
You don't owe any more medical debt. The Lord your God will bless you as he has promised. You will lend money to many nations, but you will never need to borrow.
Ooh.
You will rule many nations, but they will not rule over you, period.
Okay.
All right. Lending to the poor. Ready?
I'm ready, but I thought there weren't supposed to be any poor.
But if there are any poor Israelites in your towns, when you arrive in the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted toward them.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because I literally today just watched a movie called A Hero.
Mm-hmm.
It's a foreign film that went up for Golden Globe.
Yeah.
And I think it's on Amazon Prime. And it was literally about a creditor who was hard-hearted and close-fisted against a guy who ended up in fucking debtor's prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, so I find that interesting that we're covering this topic on the heels of me having watched that film.
Yeah.
Instead, be generous and lend them whatever they need. Yeah. Do not be mean-spirited and refuse someone a loan because the year for canceling debts is close at hand. Oh, so just because it's year 6, don't be like, nah, man, I ain't going to lend them this because next year the debt gets wiped clean.
I mean, I don't know. I'd be a little bit weary about that.
Like if you're a loaner, are you going to loan somebody? But here's the thing, like if your family and friends came to you for a loan, would it be a loan or would it just be like, man, just hit me
back when you can.
Hit me what you got and, I don't know, like me and my sister, we've always been like, hey, I need $20 payback Friday and then if you
can't, you can't.
Yeah. And we're cool.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all good.
It is what it is, right?
Right.
If you refuse to make the loan and the needy person cries out to the Lord, you will be considered guilty of sin.
What the fuck?
As long as you cry out to the Lord. Otherwise the Lord might not know. You got to cry out to him.
Right. Yeah, but somebody wouldn't give you fucking money, so you're going to cry out and then that person's going to get in trouble for not giving you money?
Because they were poor and needy, and you were hard-hearted and close-fisted.
So I guess all the bankers in this world are fucked.
Yeah, because they're all sinners.
Right?
It doesn't seem to stop them. I mean, like, next time we go into a bank and get turned down for a loan, we can shout, "Sinners!"
Right?
on our way out the
There
door.
you go. That'll
You
work.
sinner.
That'll work.
I'm telling.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry out.
I'm crying out to the Lord. You're a fucking sinner up in here not giving me this loan. And it's not even like after 7 years it's going to get canceled neither. So
Right.
you're an extra sinner.
Yeah, totally.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Give generously to the poor, not grudgingly, for the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. There will always be some in the land who are poor. Even though I literally just said there shouldn't be.
None. Yeah.
That is why I'm commanding you to share freely with the poor and with other Israelites in need. Okay.
I mean, that's a good sentiment.
I
I approve of that.
I'm sad that we don't see more of that.
Right?
We only see the bad things emulated. We never see the good things.
Right. Yeah.
Why? Why is humanity full of such fuckers?
I don't have a great answer for that.
I hate humanity. Stop, you guys. Stop.
Oh, our listeners are good.
No, I know, but go give money to the poor if you have money. Gosh.
Well, yeah.
And don't be hard-hearted and close-fisted. Don't be a sinner, motherfuckers. The treatment...
Did you really just say don't be a sinner on our fucking podcast?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I did.
Okay.
I have very low opinion of people with money who don't fucking share
Well, I
it.
agree with that, but, you know,
Well,
I don't believe in sin, so, you know.
well, behaving badly. How about that?
Okay, all
Don't
right.
behave badly.
There you go.
Don't be a jerk.
That's better.
Don't be a dick.
Right.
The treatment of servants.
Slaves.
Slaves. Yeah. If a fellow Hebrew sells himself or herself to be your servant and serves you for 6 years, in the 7th year you must set that servant free.
Okay.
That didn't happen ever when we had slaves here in America.
Well, but it's only Israelite slaves.
I know.
Servants.
I know.
Slaves.
I know.
But the foreigners, they don't have to set free.
Yeah, and I guess we don't count people that we brought here and bought.
Yeah, they're foreigners, so we didn't have to set them free, you know?
I hate Americans. God. God. So gross. Okay. Sorry. Yes, America's great. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Okay? I'm feeling a little cynical right now.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, listen. I have been stepped on by the medical situation in this country, as has my children. So,
Right.
you know, I'm not happy with the state of America.
Got it.
And, you know, that's just me on a personal level. That's not even when we touch slavery, which is obviously way worse.
Right.
Way worse than my personal situation.
No doubt.
So I'm just a little bit unhappy
Got it.
and jaded and cynical and fucking America, you know?
Yeah.
When you release a male servant, do not send him away empty-handed. Give him a generous farewell gift from your flock, your threshing floor, and your wine press.
Ooh.
Share with him some of the bounty with which the Lord your God has blessed you. Remember that you were once slaves in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you.
Yeah.
That is why I'm giving you this command. I mean, honestly, yes, okay, cool. You saved us. But, like, why did you people then have slaves that you had to set free?
Right.
Like,
And also, why did you have slaves that you didn't have to set free, as in the
Right.
foreigners and stuff?
like, why did you have slaves?
Right.
Period.
Right.
Like, not cool.
Yeah.
Not cool.
You obviously didn't learn from your experiences, so.
And this is not helping. Like, yes, you get to set some of them free, but you shouldn't have them as slaves.
Right.
Or servants.
Right.
Whatever we're calling them.
Right.
But suppose your servant says, I will not leave you because he loves you and your family and he has done well with you. In that case, take an awl and push it through his earlobe into the door.
Do what?
After that, he will be your servant for life. Basically, pierce his ear.
What?
This dude's going to stay with you for fucking life because he loves you
And
so
what?
hard.
You fucking brand them?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And do the same for your female servants.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
They fucking,
Yeah.
they're branding them.
Yeah. And so, like, okay, so I'm a servant, right? Slave, servant.
Sure.
And I'm, my 7 years are up and I'm about to be homeless.
Right.
So here's my choices. As a woman, particularly, I can stay here and get my ear pierced.
Right.
And be branded and owned and still have a floor to sleep on and some food and shitty clothing and whatever.
Right.
Or I can, what? What are my choices?
Try to make it on my own with nothing.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to get my ear pierced, huh?
Yeah, that's not much of a choice.
I guess I'm going to go get branded. Thanks for the wine.
That really sucks.
I mean...
So I guess a lot of people ended up just being slaves because they couldn't fucking
that's my guess. I don't know. It doesn't sound... I mean, yeah, you gave me a bottle of wine and a sheep and what? Some fucking goodbye cookies?
Right.
Is that correct?
That sounds about right.
Those are my parting gifts.
Yeah.
And then where am I going with those again now? Because the bus line hasn't been invented yet. So where am I going? What am I doing?
Hypothetically, you would have had some land to go back to. Because remember, the 7 years also, like if you sold your land, you could
Everything
get it back
gets
at
restored.
7. Yeah.
Let's say I'm a Levite.
Right, and you got no land.
I got no land.
But aren't they supposed to support the Levites?
Are they?
I don't know.
Did they?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just saying, as a woman, I find this all sketch.
Right. No, I agree.
There was no place for me to go.
Right.
Okay? You must not consider it a hardship when you release your servants. Remember that for 6 years they have given you services worth double the wages of hired workers. And the Lord your God will bless you in all you do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
No, I agree.
The consecration of your firstlings.
Of your firstlings, huh?
Yeah, you firstling. I'm going to call my oldest that. You firstling. You must set aside for the Lord your God all the firstborn males from your flocks and herds. Do not use the firstborn of your herds to work your fields, and do not shear the firstborn of your flocks. Instead, you and your family must eat these animals in the presence of the Lord your God each year at the place he chooses. But if this firstborn animal has any defect, such as lameness or blindness, or if anything else is wrong with it, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God.
So then it's not... Okay.
It's not a firstling.
Right, yeah.
It's a crapling. But let me ask you this. Like, you're like, okay, we have exactly 3 lambs that were born because we're kind of poor.
Yeah, sure.
And the first one was kind of lame, but nobody else notices. Let's just get rid of that one.
Right?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean...
Is anybody really keeping track here?
Nobody notices it's blind or its leg doesn't work so good.
Right, yeah.
Right? Because we live far, far away, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's the one.
Yep.
That's the one.
Right.
Okay. Instead, use it for food for your family in your hometown. So you're going to eat it anyway.
Right.
Whatever. Yeah. Anyone, whether ceremonially clean or unclean, may eat it, just as anyone may eat a gazelle or deer. But you must not consume the blood. You must pour it on the ground like water. The end.
The gazelle and deer thing is like this new thing about this. About Deuteronomy. They're all about the gazelle and deer.
They're super hardcore.
And the pouring the blood on the ground.
Eat them.
They're like, pour that shit out.
Pour it out.
Yeah.
And eat them. Eat it.
Just like the gazelle and the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't drink the blood.
But don't drink the blood.
Not ever.
Never.
Ever.
Okay. All right. So we're done with Deuteronomy chapter 15.
Yeah. Good job. You corrected yourself.
I did. I wanted to say it just 15 real bad, but I didn't.
You didn't.
Okay. So tomorrow we're going to be doing Deuteronomy chapter 16.
That is correct.
And we will see you guys then.
Then. Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Are you ready for today's podcast?
Am I ever?
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Recappy bullshit.
Recappy bullshit.
I mean, that's yeah.
We're in Deuteronomy.
I know. So, it's all recappy bullshit. I don't know. We talked about shit. I can't remember, honestly. But it was recapping stuff that we'd already talked about. I remember that.
Yeah. So, okay, for real, though.
Yeah.
It was the year of release. And then also, don't Don't forget to take care of the poor among you.
Nah, that was good. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. And the treatment of servants, a.k.a. slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to deal with your firstlings accordingly.
Right. Yeah, those firstlings. Those are important.
And we decided we're going to call our older child a firstling.
Yeah.
Because that's just good fun.
It is. Just good fun.
Yeah.
All right. So are we ready to get on, jump
Yep.
into Deuteronomy chapter 16 then today?
I am blup, blup, blup. That is correct.
Right.
Yes, let's get blup, blup. I was just reading the title of the next section, and I read it wrong.
Okay.
It's the 3 appointed feasts, but I thought it said feats.
Yeah, that would be funny
And so,
if that was what it said.
feats. Okay, sorry. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay. In honor of the Lord your God, celebrate the Passover each year in the early spring in the month of Abib, for that was the month in which the Lord your God brought you out of Egypt by night.
Yeah. And also,
Sure.
celebrating because that's when he killed all those Egyptian kids.
Right.
Good times.
I love killing kids.
Right.
It's the best.
Yeah.
Your Passover sacrifice may be from either the flock or the herd, and it must be sacrificed to the Lord your God at the designated place of worship. So not
Okay.
just willy-nilly
So-
wherever you want.
Birds or whatever the other things are.
Birds of a feather flock here to get killed. What? The place he chooses for his name to be honored. Eat it with bread made without yeast. So you're going to make a sandwich out of it.
Unleavened, some people might even say.
An unleavened sandwich.
Yeah.
For 7 days, the bread you eat must be made without yeast, as when you escaped from Egypt in such a hurry. Except that we know now that...
Right.
Did they, though?
Right?
Eat this bread, the bread of suffering, so that as long as you live,
Sounds
you
like
will...
a great celebration. Suffering bread.
Suffer bread! So that as long as you live, you will remember the day you departed from Egypt.
Yeah.
I love me some suffer bread
It has,
so that
like,
I can...
zero relevance to us today, and yet we still celebrate Passover.
Suffer bread.
Suffer bread.
I mean...
That's what we should call it. Unleavened bread is suffer bread.
Suffer bread.
Hey, pass me that suffer bread.
And then when you see Jesus all tied up on the cross, that's the suffer sticks. I always eat suffer sticks.
Oh, Jesus
No,
Christ.
I always eat suffer bread when I'm contemplating Jesus stuck up on the suffer sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then one time when I was a kid, a TV fell on my head, and that was a suffer... What?
Where were you going with that?
I was just letting it happen.
That
and
was
then,
the brain damage there.
That's rude.
Sorry.
That's
Just saying from the TV
mean.
falling on your head.
What? I can't even believe that's rude.
Sorry.
Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna make you suffer.
Oh, you used anyway correctly. Perfect.
Fuck off.
See, I win.
Anyways, let no yeast be found in any house throughout your land for those 7 days. What if you had leftover yeast? You're like, oh,
Right?
fuck,
Yeah, you
it's
just
about
have to
that
throw it
time.
out?
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
it's that time of year. Time to get new yeast in a week because
that's
this...
crap.
I wouldn't, like, okay, we count our pennies. So if I was going grocery shopping and I was like, oh, fuck, I just bought yeast a month ago and I haven't used it all up, I'm not going to throw it out. I'm
Hell
just
no.
going to, like, put it in a jar down in the cellar
Yeah,
and
nobody
be
will
like,
find that.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. And God clearly isn't all-knowing, so
Right. So you
it'll
can
be
just fuck right
fine.
off.
It'll be fine. And when you sacrifice the Passover lamb on your suffer bread sandwich on the evening of the first day, do not let any of the meat remain until the next morning.
Yeah, you got to eat that whole suffer bread sandwich.
I mean, also, like, they didn't have refrigerators, so, like...
Right. Probably was a
know.
good idea to eat it all.
Right. You may not sacrifice the Passover in just any of the towns that the Lord your God has given you.
Yeah, just that one that he said and designated.
But if you live too far away, though...
But then it's okay.
Yeah,
But you gotta pay him later.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Next time I hit town, sure,
Right, yeah.
sure. You must offer it only at the designated place of worship, the place the Lord your God chooses for his name to be honored. Sacrifice it there in the evening as the sun goes down on the anniversary of your exodus from Egypt. That may or may not have happened.
Right.
Roast the lamb and eat it in the place the Lord your God chooses. So do you prefer...
Which is not the tabernacle anymore. It's now the place of worship that he chose in your district that you live in.
Right, but do you prefer a lamb on suffer bread sandwich, or do you prefer a goat on suffer bread sandwich?
I've never had goat. I hate lamb, so let's try goat.
Okay. I've had goat, and I don't really care for it at all.
I thought it said you could sacrifice something from your flock, which would indicate like birds of some type. So I think I'm going to go for like a chicken suffer bread sandwich.
I think that is probably the best choice, and I second you on this.
Yeah.
Then you may go back to your tents the next morning. For the next 6 days, you may not eat any bread made with yeast. Right. You already said that. You're
Right.
stuck with suffer bread for a week.
Right.
On the
Suffer bread bagels and suffer bread
Skittle pot pie.
PDJs.
Yeah. On the 7th day, proclaim another holy day in honor of the Lord your God, and no work may be done on that day.
Don't pick up sticks, fuckers.
And don't make suffer bread.
Yeah, don't make... No, I thought... Wait. Oh, yeah, because you can't do any work.
Yeah.
So you can't even make suffer bread on suffer bread week.
Day. Yeah. Week. Yeah.
On that day.
Yeah, you got to make your suffer bread
You got to make your suffer bread ahead of time. And you got to make your suffer bread PBJs ahead of time, too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Count off 7 weeks from when you first begin to cut the grain at the time of harvest. Then celebrate the festival of harvest to honor the Lord your God. Bring him a voluntary offering in proportion to the blessings you have received from him.
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh,
7
never
weeks. So we skipped right over summer,
Okay.
right? And then we're going into fall now.
Oh, damn, that was quick.
I mean, right? Isn't 7 weeks?
Sure.
No, that's only
I don't know.
2
That's
months.
like 2 months.
That's 2 months. So we're midsummer.
Yeah, something like that.
Midsummer. So this is the time to celebrate before the Lord your God at the designated place of worship he will choose for his name to be honored. Celebrate with your sons and daughters, your male and female servants, slaves, the Levites from your towns, and the foreigners, orphans, and widows who live among you.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they're like, those orphans.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them orphans.
Oh, yeah.
I bet orphans have to eat suffer bread year round.
Probably. It's constant suffer bread.
But I bet that Levites get the regular bread.
You think?
Yeah, I bet they do.
Mm.
Because they were some grifty fucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that you were once slaves in Egypt, so be careful to obey all these decrees.
I mean, they say it every couple of sentences, so I don't think they forget.
Let me guess. The Lord your God led you out of Egypt. He was so awesome, and he totally saved your asses, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You must observe the festival of shelters for 7 days at the end of the harvest season. After the great harvest season, that's fall.
Yeah, so they're already in harvest after 7 weeks.
I told you.
But, like, Passover is spring.
April.
Yeah.
So
that's...
May, June.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good with calendars, but I think even I am better than what this is.
Right, yeah.
After the grain has been threshed and the grapes have been pressed with your toesy woesies. This festival will be a happy time of celebrating with your sons and daughters, your male and female servants, slaves, and the Levites, foreigners, orphans.
Orphan? Who the fuck's an orphan?
Orphan. You know, your orphans. Orphans and widows from your towns. For 7 days you must celebrate this festival to honor the Lord your God at the place he chooses.
Okay.
For it is he who blesses you with bountiful harvests and gives you success in all your work.
But he doesn't make he said there's going to be poor people. So
Yeah.
not everybody's a success.
He's like, there should be no
And
poor people.
You're celebrating with fucking slaves and orphans. They are not successful.
He's
so
like-
what are they fucking celebrating?
He's like, there's going to be no poor people, but there will
there's
be
some
poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah. This festival will be a time of great joy for all. I bet particularly for the orphans. Every year, every man in Israel must celebrate these 3 festivals. The festival of suffer bread, or unleavened bread.
Right.
The festival of harvest, and the festival of shelters.
Okay.
On each of these occasions, all men must appear before the Lord your God at the place he chooses. But they must not appear before the Lord without a gift for him.
Yeah, don't come empty-handed, motherfuckers.
I'm going to go to Aldi's and pick up a $3 bottle of wine and be like, here you go.
Yep.
All must give as they are able. See?
Yeah, see, that's what we're able.
According to the blessings given to them by the Lord your God, which, you know, if God was a just God, would be a plenty. We'd all be a land
and
of
the
plenty.
blessings would be even across the board.
Or, at the very least, all of our bare minimums would be fucking met.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not saying I need a fucking yacht. I don't want a fucking yacht. But wouldn't it be nice if everybody in America had housing and had working air during the summer and heat during the winter, and we all had food and water? And I'm not talking about like everybody gets shrimp, but could we at least have the bare minimum of decent fruits and veg?
Right.
And suffer bread?
Yeah, suffer bread. I'll take suffer bread.
Right? God.
Free suffer bread sounds good to me.
Just like we should all be given certain things because the staples, Maslow's hierarchy of needs should all be met in the land of plenty, be it Canaan or America.
Right.
That's my opinion. All must give as they are able according to the blessings given to them by the Lord your God. Okay, whatever. You lie. The administration of justice.
The administration of justice.
We're going to administer some justice up in here.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, sure.
Appoint judges and officials for yourselves from each of your tribes and all the towns the Lord your God has given you. Don't forget he's given them to you.
Yeah.
They must judge the people fairly. I bet that didn't happen, and I know it doesn't happen.
Right.
They must judge the people fairly. You must never twist justice or show partiality, unlike America's Supreme Court, which is very, 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 very unjust.
And the Israelites even have proven that they follow God's word to a T all the time.
Them and their golden calf.
No way.
K.
Yeah.
Never accept a bribe. Okay. For bribes blind the eyes of the wise and corrupt the decisions of the godly.
Do they ever?
With a bribe here and a bribe there.
That song's never going to end, huh? It's just going to continue.
It is the song that never ends.
Okay.
It just goes on and on, my friend.
I see.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because.
Oh my God! What?
This is the song that never ends.
Oh. Okay.
It just goes on and on, my friends. You've never heard this?
No.
Okay, it goes like this.
Oh.
This is the song that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. You get it?
I got it. It's
okay.
a song that never fucking ends.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Let true justice prevail, so you may live and occupy the land that the Lord your God has given you.
Yeah.
You must never set up a wooden Asherah pole beside the altar you build for the Lord your God. Yeah,
but it can be set up other places, just not beside the altar you built for God.
I mean, I think it's supposed to go without saying.
Yeah.
Or anywhere else.
But it sounds like they're giving a little bit of leeway here. They're like just not beside it. No,
I don't think that was supposed to be leeway. I think they're saying don't be worshiping two different things, particularly like not right next to each other.
Right. Yeah.
But remember I told you that in that one Q&A that the wives had this just as a matter of course.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It seems like there was maybe allowing for the fact that, okay, as long as you can have it, but just not over here.
I don't think that that's what they were saying.
Okay.
That's not the way I read that.
All right.
And never set up sacred pillars for worship, for the Lord your God hates them. The end. Okay. Don't do it.
All right. Well, that was it for this week, huh?
It was something.
That was something. All right. So we will be doing tomorrow. We're doing Deuteronomy Chapter 17.
That is correct. That is what
you
we are
guys should
doing.
Come back and join us for the podcast that never ends. Bye, guys.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I think the highlight was suffer bread and suffer sticks.
That did happen yesterday. You are right. And it was about what those things have to do with, which is the 3 appointed feasts that we're supposed to remember to celebrate.
Right.
And
some of them we celebrate with suffer bread, the unleavened bread.
Yeah.
And then while we were at it, we were just renaming the cross the suffer sticks.
Yeah. That's
because why not?
That's working ahead.
It's working ahead, but yeah, it's a good name. I like it, suffer sticks.
And then we started in on the administration of justice. But we didn't get very far.
That fairness that happens in the Bronze Age.
Don't be bribing your judges.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go find out how fair they are, huh?
In Deuteronomy Chapter 17.
Alrighty.
Okay, Deuteronomy Chapter 17.
Okay.
And we're continuing on with the judges not being bribed and shit like that.
Right. I got it.
Appointment of justice.
Yeah.
Never sacrifice sick or defective cattle, sheep, or goats to the Lord your God, for he is such an asshole that he detests such gifts. Honestly, like, somebody comes over and they bring you some wine, and then, like, as you're looking at the bottle, you realize that it's not your favorite brand, or that, like, I don't know.
You're like, fuck you.
Maybe the bottle is cracked or something.
You deserve punishment for that.
I hate you. How could you give me such a detestable gift? I detest it, and
Right?
I detest you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just couldn't be that way.
I know. Yeah. But he's a god, so he has the right to feel and do whatever he wants, I guess.
I guess. I would be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
It's the
And
thought
then just,
that
you know,
counts.
not eat it or drink it.
Right.
Right.
I mean, have you received gifts that you detest before?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you haven't lived, right?
True.
Yeah.
Have you ever made a fuss about it and said, don't give me detestable gifts?
No, but I do know people that do.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah.
That individual is very rude about it. That individual is like, don't get me gifts I don't ask for,
Right.
that I don't like,
Yeah.
because I detest them.
It's very interesting when I see that happen. Yeah.
That is a thing I have witnessed.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
When you begin living in the towns the Lord your God has given you, a man or woman among you, might do evil in the sight of the Lord your God
You know.
and
just-
violate the covenant.
That's what they do. They just do evil.
People might be evil. You don't know.
Look at that person being evil.
Let me give you an example.
Ooh,
Ready?
we get examples.
Yeah. For instance, they might serve other gods, or worship the sun, the moon, or any of the stars.
Then obviously you got to stone him to death. He already covered that.
Forces of heaven, which
you have to cover.
I have strictly forbidden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to kill him. Make sure you kill him.
When you hear about it, investigate the matter thoroughly. It's really funny that he's like, don't be fucking doing these things where you worship the sun, moon, stars, or bodily heavenly things, bodies in the heavens, things in the heavens. What am I
Speak
trying
much?
to say? Shut up. What am I trying to say?
The heavenly bodies.
Heavenly bodies. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. And yet, like, one of the second most popular Christian holiday is Easter, which is literally based. Like, if you look up, when is Easter? It is the first full moon, the first Sunday after the full moon, after the spring equinox.
So pagan.
Yeah.
Pagan and pagan.
Totally pagan.
Yeah.
Totally pagan.
Right.
It's after the spring equinox and after a full moon. And then it's on a Sunday.
Right.
Like, you have to go through these hoops of the heavenly bodies.
Yeah, you got to get your pagan on.
If it is true that this detestable thing, after investigating thoroughly. Yeah,
Like,
thoroughly.
You wonder. I wonder what that entails. Like, what is investigating thoroughly when someone's worshiping another god? What does that mean? Is it like, on Monty Python and the Holy Grail where they weigh the witch with the chicken?
Or is it like they stalk them on Facebook?
Well, they didn't have Facebook, but yeah, I get your drift.
Okay, but I don't have chickens or ponds to
Right.
drown people. So,
Right.
needs must.
Yeah,
You go
yeah.
with what you got.
Okay, all right.
If it is true, after thorough investigation, that this detestable thing has been done in Israel.
Okay, only in Israel. We'll see there.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
at least good, Yeah, we're safe. We're not in Israel.
Then the man or woman who has committed such an evil act must be taken to the gates of town and stoned to death.
They didn't say that in the last chapter. They just said stone to death, like right there and then burn the town down.
Yeah, but this time that was for telling the future.
Oh, okay, so
This
they deserve immediate death.
immediate death, no
Okay.
questions asked. But if you are pretty sure that they're like the sun, I like the sun and the moon and the spring. What is that
I
song?
have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll get back to you.
Okay.
But never put a person to death on the testimony of only one witness. Oh, that's good.
That's nice, I guess.
That's that thorough investigation stuff.
yeah. But if there's two, right out, you're done.
There must always be 2 or 3 witnesses. 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
The witnesses must throw the first stones. Jesus Christ. And then all the people may join in. In this way,
well, at least you don't make you do it.
In this way, you will purge the evil from among you.
Good job, you Israelites. Way to murder the evil out of your community.
Yeah. Murder gets rid of evil. Active, collective murder gets rid of evil.
Oh, my God.
But there's more.
Yeah,
Ready?
Okay,
Hey, so suppose a case arises in a local court that is too hard for you to decide.
Yeah.
Suppose
that happens.
For instance.
Whether
someone is guilty of murder or only of manslaughter or a difficult lawsuit or a case involving different kinds of assault,
Sure, as it goes.
Happen. Was this stoning, because you were evil or they just didn't like your face?
Right, yeah.
Take such legal cases to the place the Lord your God will choose and present them to the Levitical priests or the judge on duty at that time. And
of course, they'll know best.
I'm sure they're going to be totally fair because they are not to be bribed.
Right, yeah.
Now, they didn't say, judges, don't be bribed. They said, people, don't be bribing the judges.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, you got to leave a window there.
Yeah.
Because the judges need those bribes. So.
Yeah. They will hear the case and declare the verdict. And that's the way that goes.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. You must carry out the verdict they announce and the sentence they prescribe at the place the Lord chooses. Well, is it the Lord choosing it? Or is it the judges choosing it?
Yeah, I was going to say. Well, but remember, it said at one point that the judges were basically God's word.
Yeah.
So, essentially.
Samesies.
Same, yeah.
Right. Hey, you must do exactly what they say. Okay?
Okay.
After they have interpreted the law and declared their verdict, the sentence they impose must be fully executed. Do not modify it in any way.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Don't modify it.
Don't make exceptions. Don't have a kind heart. Always have a hard heart.
Yeah.
And a closed fist.
Right.
And a heavy stone.
Make sure you always execute it the way they want you to execute them.
Yeah. Let executions be executed in executive fashion.
You were trying to be clever.
I was. It fell flat. Much like unleavened bread. But call back. Anyone arrogant enough to arrogant? You're talking to me about arrogance? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, go off. Anyone arrogant enough to reject the verdict of the judge or of the priest who represents the Lord your God must die. Fucking die. You gotta fucking die. You go up against the judge, you die.
I'm betting that the person that would reject the order most of the time would be the person that's going to die anyway.
And say, this is bullshit. Nobody lost.
What's the problem?
So I can just go along with it and die, or fight it, maybe sneak away, still die, but live another day.
Right, possibly.
Right. In this way, you will purge the evil from Israel. The evil that isn't supposed to be there because we already killed them all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then everyone else will hear about it and be afraid to act so arrogantly. They'll be afraid, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would be afraid of acting arrogantly. I think that they would be afraid of fascism.
Right.
Call me crazy.
Right.
Okay. Instructions concerning a king.
Okay.
We got kings now.
I guess.
We had giants. I didn't know we got kings.
I didn't hear them bring up kings until
There's
now.
Kings. You are about to enter the land the Lord your God is giving you. When you take it over and settle there, you may think, hey, we should select a king to rule over us like the other nations around us.
Yeah.
I always elect kings all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, there are nations around us that have kings. Let's get a king.
Yeah.
That's what's missing from our lives.
Right.
It's not the shitty bread. It's not the outhouses. It's a king.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. If this happens, hey, so be sure to select as king the man the Lord your God chooses.
Of course.
Yeah. So, which tells me you're not actually electing a king. You are going along with
whatever the priest wants you to put up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, the priests get to pick the king.
Right.
And then you better go along.
Yeah. Or you'll get stoned.
Right.
And it won't be because you ugly.
Right.
You must appoint a fellow Israelite. He may not be a foreigner. Okay, here we go. The king must not build up a large stable of horses for himself or send his people to Egypt to buy horses. Okay.
What's this hang up on horses?
I don't know. For the Lord has told you, you must never return to Egypt. Okay.
Did he say that? Okay.
I don't recall that, but I
didn't know
mean,
that.
that tracks.
I guess.
The king must not take many wives for himself because they will turn his heart away from the Lord. What constitutes many?
I don't know.
Like more than one, more than three, more than five?
I mean, I would say 2 is just a couple. So, like, I think you
Is
can get away with
3
2.
many? And then
3 could be many.
3 could be many if they're like
I'd say you're pushing your luck with 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're going to do 3, they better be like really decent. Decent wives. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe 2, maybe 3, definitely not 4. 4 is right out.
Yeah.
And he must not accumulate large amounts of wealth in silver and gold for himself.
I
Fair.
doubt. I mean,
I don't think
that's the way it's going to go, but
I don't either. It's a good idea.
sure, it's a great idea.
I like the idea, but Nancy Pelosi thinks that people in the know should be allowed to trade stocks. So,
Right.
you know, king's gonna king, you know?
Yep.
Whatevs.
Yep.
When he sits on the throne as king, he must copy for himself this body of instruction on a scroll in the presence of the Levitical priest. He's got to sign a contract.
I see.
He's got to write the contract, and then he's got to sign it.
Yeah.
He must always keep that copy with him and read it daily as long as he lives. Wouldn't it be cool if presidents of America actually had to write the Constitution and read it every day?
Yeah, but how could you guarantee they read it and didn't just move their
Blah,
head
blah,
back and
blah.
forth?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But I mean, just the idea, right? Like, remember that time when we had a president who had never even heard of the Constitution and didn't know anything in it?
Right.
If he had actually sat down, even and had a child break it down for him, that would have been very cool. That way, he will learn to fear the Lord his God, because he has to learn to, I guess. He didn't already know it.
Right. You would think you'd pick somebody that was already fearful of this God that
If I was these people, that's what I would do.
That's what I would pick, right? Yeah.
By obeying all the terms of these instructions and decrees. This regular reading will prevent him from becoming proud. I don't think it will.
No.
And acting as if he is above his fellow citizens. I don't think it's going to stop that.
That's not the way king things work.
Anybody who wants to be king is already...
Yeah, you'll read it maybe because you have to, but that's the only reason you'd be reading it. And then you'd be like, okay, now next. Okay,
No, what he's reading it for is to look for the loopholes.
Right.
Well, it doesn't say I can't. It doesn't say I should.
Right, yeah.
It's not specifically in the Constitution.
Right.
I mean, again, these are people who don't follow the spirit of the law. They follow the letter of the law and look for fucking loopholes.
Right.
So you're telling me that this king reads this paper every day and ain't looking for loopholes? I'm calling you stupid.
Right.
Or foolish at the very most.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Right.
You're naive.
Yeah.
And foolish and silly.
Those things.
Yeah. It will also prevent him from turning away from those commands in the smallest way. Or, I'm sorry, from these commands in the smallest way. It's not, though. It's not. This is arrogant. And it will ensure that he and his descendants will reign for many generations in Israel. False. False.
So once they pick a king, it's like the same as the priest. You're just always in as long as you're a descendant, right?
In like sin.
And then they just pick that one person, and from then on, it's going to be good people who rule fairly, and
you'll never
God's word, right?
You'll never have to stone anybody. As a matter of fact, you'll be wondering, what are these big old round things on the ground? There's so many of them because we've never had to use them.
This will be damn near a new Eden.
I know, right? It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the end.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was the end of my pretending to be in a new Eden too. So
I got carried away.
I know, it was such a great place they were imagining, right?
I know, they were like they were in the garden, yo.
All right. Well,
anyway, sarcasm
we're
done.
Yeah, sarcasm. Sometimes we get a little bit lost in our sarcasm, I think.
We do.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, let's try to not have sarcasm tomorrow in Deuteronomy Chapter 18.
I can already tell you that's going to be a fail. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Are you ready to do our podcast?
I am as ready as I ever am.
Which is to say, not in any way whatsoever. Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I actually don't.
That is no surprise. Well, first it was about how we get to stone people after doing thorough research and having 2 or 3 witnesses.
That's right. Thorough research is 2 or 3 witnesses. That's right.
Plus 2 or 3 witnesses.
Right.
And then the witnesses...
But the research would be what? Seeing them do it?
Oh, I suggested Facebook, and you poo-pooed that.
Well, they didn't have Facebook, so...
But I was bringing it into today's time.
Oh, okay.
And also the witnesses get to throw the first stone.
Right.
Not only get to, they have to.
They have to.
Yeah.
And
And
then everybody else has to join in.
And that's going to root out all the evil, and everybody will live happily ever after. The end.
Yay, Bible.
And then also, it was about getting a king. And
that's right. Those kings.
It's good to be the king.
It is usually good to be the king.
And they get to read all the rules every day.
Unless they come and kill the king.
Right.
That day it's not good to be the king.
I mean, whatever.
Just saying. All right, so what are we reading today?
Today we are reading Deuteronomy chapter 18.
Let's go do that.
Let's. Boring.
The hell?
It starts out, that is to say Deuteronomy chapter 18.
Yeah.
Starts out the portions of the Levites.
I don't care what their fucking portions are.
That's why I shouted boring.
That is fucking boring.
Right? Okay. Remember that the Levitical priests, that is, the whole of the tribe of Levi, will receive no allotment of land among the other tribes in Israel. We won't forget.
Yeah, you keep telling us.
That everybody has to house them.
Right. And feed them and
homeless or whatever. They carried the ark and then they were done.
Yeah.
Instead, the priests and Levites will eat from the special gifts given to the Lord, for that is their share. Remember, I told you that.
Yep.
I told you so.
You're right.
Yep. They will have no land of their own among the Israelites. The Lord himself is their special possession.
Oh, wow. Wait,
just as he promised
possess
them.
the Lord, huh?
They possess the Lord. That sounds grifty as fuck.
Right?
These are the parts the priests may claim as their share from the cattle, sheep, and goats that the people bring as offerings. Okay, ready?
I'm ready.
The shoulder.
Oh, man.
The cheeks.
Nothing like those cheeks, man. Those are good stuff.
Sweet cheeks. And the stomach.
Nothing like some cattle stomach.
Love me some tummy.
Yummy.
Yum, yum, tum, tum. You must also give to the priest the first share of the grain, the new wine, the olive oil, and the wool at shearing time. This is no surprise to me. For the Lord your God chose the tribe of Levi out of all your tribes to minister in the Lord's name forever.
I'm pretty sure it was Moses that chose them. But hey, what do I know?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Suppose a Levite chooses to move from his town in Israel, wherever he is living, to the place the Lord chooses for worship. Suppose. He may minister there in the name of the Lord his God, just like all his fellow Levites who are serving the Lord there. He may eat his share of the sacrifices and offerings, even if he also receives support from his family.
Oh, so like you can double dip, huh?
He can double dip. He can triple dip. He can move all over the place and keep dipping his way.
Right?
What? Okay, that's about that.
Okay.
Warning against heathen practices. Here
yes.
This is more fun. This ought to be good.
Pay no attention. Keep listening to our podcast.
Yeah. When you enter the land the Lord your God is giving you, be very careful not to imitate the detestable customs of the nations living there.
Yeah, don't do that.
They say detestable, but I like basket of deplorables better. And they're pretty synonymous, yeah?
Something like that, yeah.
No?
I don't know. I didn't know the other tribes living in Israel that they took over, so I can't really speak to the similarities or dissimilarities there.
I just really wanted to say basket of deplorables because even though it's 2022 as I'm sitting here today, and that was several years ago,
right?
It'll never go away,
right?
It'll never be old.
I mean, it will be someday. They won't even know what that is.
In my life, in my mind, it'll always be the exactly perfect phrase to call fuckfaces.
Got it. Yeah.
For example, never sacrifice your son or daughter as a burnt offering. Unless God tells you to.
Right.
And do not let your people practice fortune telling or use sorcery or interpret omens or engage in witchcraft or cast spells or function as mediums or psychics or call forth the spirits of the dead. Period.
Is that stuff possible? Because if so, where's the info?
It just says don't let them practice that shit.
I know, but if they can practice sorcery and can practice witchcraft and can rise things from the dead, that means that they were practicing it and they did it.
Doesn't mean they did it well or successfully.
Even if they did it half-assed, I want to know where they got their information at.
I mean, we already covered this, though. Apparently they could do this stuff because they were like, say that this person foretells the future,
right,
and the future that he predicted comes to pass. You still got to stone that shit.
Right, but like I'm thinking like magic, like sorcery.
Well, yeah, they're saying this shit happens, other gods are real, and fuck those gods and stone these folks.
All right.
That's what they're saying. In this universe, magic is real and multiple gods exist.
Okay. I want to know more about that magic, personally.
So do I.
Yeah, right?
I would like to know all about the sorcery, omens, and witchcraft and spell casting and psychics.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah. I really wanted to go have my tarot cards read and have a palm reading session for my birthday because I really just wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
I thought it would be so fun.
Well, it's probably good you didn't because then you'd have to stone them to death and then I would have had to help you.
Not if I didn't make you witness it.
Oh, okay.
Then it was just hearsay.
Well, you would have had to have the neighbors help you.
The neighbors?
Yeah, anybody nearby.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know.
Nearby to the fortune teller, psychic person?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still going to have that done at some point in my life just for the fun of it.
Not stoning them to death.
No, not the stoning part. The magical fortune telling part.
Right. I got it.
Just like, I don't know. I've never had the opportunity to have that done. And I always have thought it would be fun.
Yeah.
I worked
with a lady once that said she was a psychic and then she didn't predict the Super Bowl correctly. So I was like, yeah, you suck.
That bitch.
I know, right?
Did you stone her?
No, I didn't stone her.
Did she get stoned? Oh! Anyone who does these things is detestable to the Lord. Sounds like my kind of party.
Yeah.
It is because the other nations have done these detestable things that the Lord your God will drive them out ahead of you. But you must be blameless before the Lord your God.
Yeah.
The nations you are about to displace consult sorcerers and fortune tellers. Oh my gosh.
Not that.
But the Lord your God forbids you to do such things.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Don't do those things.
What the what? Don't do magic.
I
Jesus
always
Christ.
get in trouble when I consult the sorcerer near me.
I don't know any sorcerers, to be honest.
Neither do I.
Like, I know self-proclaimed fortune tellers and tarot card readers.
Sure, but I don't really, I consider that fraudulent.
But whether
Generally
it's fraudulent
speaking,
or not, they don't refer to themselves as sorceresses.
Right. Yeah.
Or performing sorcery.
Yeah.
I would like to know a sorcerer or a sorceress.
Right.
I think that would be badass.
Yeah. I want to see them do some shit. It'd be pretty cool.
have a list. It's a very short list of people I would love to have hexes and curses placed on.
Right. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Or, barring sending out negative energy and dark magic out into the world, I would really like them to bless me and give me good and shit like that.
Sounds like good. Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, next section. God promises a prophet like Moses. What? What?
Is this like are they alluding to Jesus here?
Or are they talking about the guy taking Moses'
right, yeah.
place?
Is this, what was his name?
Joshua,
I think. Son of Nun?
I don't know. Moses continued, the Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from among your fellow Israelites. You must listen to him. For this is what you yourselves requested of the Lord your God when you were assembled at Mount Sinai. You said, don't let us hear the voice of the Lord our God anymore or see his blazing fire, for we will die. Mm-hmm. That's what I always say when I see a blazing fire. Don't let me see that fire. Ah!
Although we stood out and watched the blazing fire.
We did. Yeah. That was
not
like
exactly what we say.
A year ago this past Christmas when a store up the road from us caught fire and burned down.
Yeah.
Damn. Then the Lord said to me, what they have said is right. I will raise up a prophet like you from among their fellow Israelites. I will put my words in his mouth, my dick in his throat. and he will tell the people everything I command him. What? Did I add things that weren't there, maybe?
Yeah, I think you added an extra step in there.
Yes, I did.
There was at least one.
Extra thing. I will personally deal with anyone who will not listen to the messages the prophet proclaims on my behalf.
Yeah.
But any prophet who falsely claims to speak in my name, or who speaks in the name of another god, must die. Oh, so prognostication is okay, but only if it's in my name.
Right.
Again.
Yeah.
There are other gods,
I
but
see.
I'm the only one.
Okay.
There are magics, but only for me.
So when, what was the multicolored coat guy's name?
Joseph.
Joseph, yeah.
Yeah.
So when Joseph was having the dreams, it was okay because he was godly.
Yeah.
Is that basically what justified that?
Because God said.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It could just as easily have gone the other way.
I mean, yeah.
Who knows?
Right.
But you may wonder, how will we know whether or not a prophecy is from the Lord? That's a good question.
That is definitely a good question.
That is the question that we literally just asked.
Yeah.
If the prophet speaks in the Lord's name, but his prediction does not happen or come true, you will know that the Lord did not give that message. Okay, I see how you work.
Unless it's the day where he wants you to not get the right message.
And then he goes,
right?
Just kidding.
Yeah, come on now.
Okay. That prophet has spoken without my authority and need not be feared. The end. This is such a cop-out.
So as long as you're right all the time and you worship God, Yahweh, then you're okay.
Yeah.
But if you get it wrong, and even if you do worship Yahweh, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong, motherfuckers.
I gotta tell you, if I get to see the future, I might not tell people.
Right?
Because I'm not trying to get stoned.
Right. Yeah, just keep that shit to yourself.
Like, if I'm like, honey, I woke up last night from a dream and there was going to be an accident on this highway, so take an alternate route to work.
Yeah.
And I thought you might have me stoned. I might say, you know what? You do you. Go ahead and take that fucking highway. But if I thought that you wouldn't have me stoned, but I didn't want other people to know, I would probably just look at you and give you the special look with the wink and be like, take an alternate route today. Yeah. And you would be like, why? And I would be like, trust me, asshole.
Just do it.
Just do it. Yeah. And you would be like, oh my God, honey, I took an alternate route today, and then I found out there was an accident, and did you know, are you a fortune teller? And I would be like, Jesus fucking Christ, are you trying to have me stoned? And you would be like, am I?
I don't think I'd say it quite like you portrayed it there.
Okay, your voice, maybe I was off, but your words.
Oh. Okay.
And then I would be like, are you trying to have me stoned? And you would be like, am I? Yeah.
I would not have you stoned, darling.
No?
No.
So I could actually literally tell you?
Yeah.
I know the future.
Actually, literally tell me.
I know the future. Take an alternate
I probably
route.
wouldn't believe you right off the bat.
No, you would on purpose drive the fucking route and die. And that would be your own fucking fault.
No.
And I have to tell you, if that happened, I would be so angry that I would hope you would haunt me so I could punch you in the wiener.
Right, yeah.
Ghost you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Stupid.
Whatever.
Just listen to me. If I know something, just trust me.
Right.
Okay?
I'll work on that.
If I tell you, I just placate me. I had a really bad dream last night. It felt very real. I really think you should take an alternate route to work. Would you just trust me?
Sure.
Would you placate me?
Yeah, I'll totally do it.
You won't. I'm looking at your face and you totally wouldn't. You would on purpose take the bad route just to be like, see, it was fine. You're dumb.
No, I'd maybe listen to you.
You wouldn't. You never have.
I have a couple of times.
No, you haven't.
A couple of times.
Nuh-uh. When we saw shit in the sky, you did not come into the house and get into the basement with me.
No, I wanted to see what it was.
Exactly.
It was skydiving zombies.
It was skydiving.
Like, for real.
Yeah, I think we've told this story before, but it was...
Just to clarify real quick, it was Halloween time, and there was a place that was having, like, you know...
It was a show.
Maze and stuff like that, and the whole thing down there, and they had... So they had zombies, costumed zombies, jump out of a plane with torches in the sky at night.
But they hadn't told anybody in advance. So even the news crews didn't know what the fuck was going on.
So all we saw was these lights like going in crazy different motions and like then lining up and then doing like it looked like fucking aliens.
It was scary as fuck.
I was like, what is going on?
And that is small town America.
Right. But it was just skydiving zombies.
Skydiving zombies. What you gonna do?
There's always some sort of an explanation. Right?
Yeah, it's true.
It's not God, it's skydiving zombies.
Oh my God, that deserves to be the title of a book.
Right?
Yeah, skydiving zombies.
Totally. All right, let's get the fuck done with this, right? Are we?
Yeah, wrap up. We're done.
Did you have any? You read it all?
I read it. I read it all. The end. I'm done.
Okay, so then tomorrow we have what? Deuteronomy chapter 19.
That is correct. You can read upside down.
I can.
Good on you.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Husband.
Wife.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Are you ready to do this?
I am ready to do this.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I don't.
You are not ready to do this.
I'm ready to talk shit about God.
But that's not the same thing as are you ready to do this?
I'm not ready to do this. Sorry.
I'm going to tell you what happened yesterday. You did. You lied. You're a liar. You are not.
I probably should be stoned to death.
You're not a pleasing sight to the Lord. I could tell you that.
Oh, that's cruel. Jeez.
Crueler than saying you need to be stoned?
No, I'd rather be stoned than, the other.
And we're talking rocks thrown at you, not like high stone.
Look at a trash can lid.
Oh, my God. So what happened yesterday was Deuteronomy chapter 18, and we talked about what the Levites get, which, they're grifters, so everything.
Sure.
And then we talked about heathen practices.
Oh, it wasn't as exciting as I had hoped it would be.
I mean, it was magic.
Yeah, but I was thinking more like they're going to talk about what you should do. I guess you're supposed to kill heathens, so, whatever. That was
Kill the wabbit. Kill the wabbit. Yeah.
So somebody would probably be perfectly within their godly rights to come over here and stone us to death.
Probably, but I dare them.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, really, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. We're not really daring you.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
You do you.
Right.
And then also, there's going to be a prophet like Moses and whatever.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, cool.
Okay.
So then we're getting into Deuteronomy chapter 19 today, right?
That is correct.
All right, let's go jump on in.
Let's jump.
Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 19.
Yep, that's the one.
The cities of refuge.
More recap.
Yep.
Okay, let's learn about these cities of refuge.
I just want to interrupt here, though, and I want to say, really, if I was going to tell somebody, yeah, you should totally read the Bible, it's awesome, which I wouldn't.
Right, yeah.
I think what I would do is say, you could probably just read Genesis and then skip the next several books and jump straight to Deuteronomy for the recap.
Yeah.
Or
if you really feel the need to read the whole thing, you could just listen to our podcast.
Right. Yeah. Obviously.
Right.
But now we know.
Yeah. And knowing's half the battle.
Go, Joe? Question mark. Okay. When the Lord your God destroys the nations whose land he is giving you, he will take over their land and settle in their towns and homes.
Wait, God's going to settle
in
their
no,
towns
I'm sorry.
Homes?
You will take over.
I was like, what the fuck?
Reading is fundamental.
God's moving in next door, guys.
That would be interesting.
Would it?
What do you do for a welcome gift for God?
I don't know, but I would not want to be the neighbor.
Would you move out?
That might be, I don't know.
We do live across the street.
I'd probably just die because, he'd kill me for something.
We do live across the street from a church.
Yeah, an empty one.
Yeah, but still.
This one is for sale. And then there was another one up the street for sale just recently that I saw that they had just built last year.
I know. You said that already.
And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was so happy about that.
Were you happy?
Well, yeah, because I'm like, look, our church is losing churches. Or, no, our town is losing churches, not our church. Their church is losing churches,
But really, I blame COVID.
Yeah. No, it was definitely COVID. But, it's still kind of cool.
They did literally just build it.
It's got all kinds of fancy Jesus signs, and it looks fancy.
Do you think anybody would notice if we, went up and stole the Jesus signs?
Yeah. They probably have fucking cameras on the property and all kind of shit. Who knows?
It makes me wonder, though, why do they care if it's for sale?
Well, I don't know. Because, you got to... Part of the sale is the big Jesus sign, I'm sure.
You think?
You got to sell it to another church. They're like, oh, man, that one's got a big Jesus sign.
Some people look for the amenities of, like, I don't know, indoor plumbing, bathroom, kitchen.
Yeah, but no, big Jesus sign.
Big Jesus sign.
Yeah.
Definitely a must.
Oh, yeah.
Then you must set apart 3 cities of refuge in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Survey the territory and divide the land the Lord your God is giving you into 3 districts, with one of these cities in each district. Do you remember what the cities of refuge are?
They're the places where if you kill somebody, basically, and
but it was like self-defense or something like that.
Sure, it was self-defense, and you don't want the family of the person you killed to kill you. You go there so you can await trial, basically.
Yeah. Which, that's kind of cool. Yeah. It's like Guantanamo Bay minus the Guantanamo Bay part.
Right.
Then anyone who has killed someone can flee to one of the cities of refuge for safety. If someone kills another person unintentionally, oh, look, I didn't even have to ask you if you remembered. They're going to tell us.
Right.
Without previous hostility, the slayer may flee. The slayer? the vampire slayer?
Yeah, I don't know.
May flee to any of these cities to live in safety. For example, suppose someone goes into the forest with a neighbor to cut wood, and suppose one of them swings an axe to chop down a tree, and the axe head flies off the handle, killing the other person. Or, like, let's say that you're, I don't know, a vice president or something, and you go out hunting and you accidentally shoot the president, like, you know.
No, it was somebody who shot the vice president.
Oh, what? Does the story matter?
It wasn't. Yeah.
Who shot whom? I forgot.
It was some, like, person shot the vice president, Dick Cheney.
Oh, I thought Dick Cheney shot somebody.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, Dick Cheney got shot.
Oh, that's
in the
funny.
ass.
He's a dick. In such cases, the slayer may flee to one of the cities of refuge to live in safety. But do you really think it was an accident?
I mean, that's what we don't know, right? That's why they got to have a trial.
Do you remember the movie Vice?
No.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Oh, yeah. That's the one with Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
sorry. It made it look like it wasn't totally an accident.
Well, yeah. But that was a dramatization, too.
Obviously, but it, still begs the question, was it totally an accident?
Right.
I mean, it was a funny accident, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
If the distance to the nearest city of refuge is too far, an enraged avenger might be able to chase down and kill the person who caused the death. Then the slayer would die unfairly since he had never shown hostility toward the person who died. I really find it cool that they are taking such measures to protect this accidental murderer.
Right.
Like, I didn't mean to murder. Like, murder implies malice. Like,
sure.
All I did was, buy a bad axe.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Right.
I would sue the maker of the axe.
Yeah, that might be a little hard back then. You'd be who the fuck made the axe? Well, I guess it'd be like your neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, hey Joe, I'm suing your ass because I killed my other neighbor.
Right.
Jeff died because you sold me a bad axe, so we're going to court, man.
It just seems a little advanced to be worrying about such things, don't you think?
I don't know. I mean, they're civilizations, so they had to come up with rules for this shit.
Right, but it's an advanced compassion that I find unexpected. I was not... I remember commenting on this at the time that we read it, that I was really surprised that they're taking such pains to protect these accidental deaths.
Let me ask this. So let me ask you, don't you think that there would be a law in place for something specifically like this? Let's just take an example. We're in the Bronze Age, right, with the Bible?
Totally.
Right. So let's say you got a bronze smelter guy that's making bronze tools, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got an apprentice there who's kind of like learning his way and everything. And then he's like sitting there hitting tools, and one shoots off and kills this other kid that's learning, right?
Right.
Well, obviously, that guy that's really important in the neighborhood is not going to take blame for it. It was an accidental killing.
Sure.
So they need a rule in order to protect people like that.
I know. I find it surprising. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I
guess I don't find it surprising because money is always going to win out. And, like, if you have money to...
Oh, you're saying it's less altruistic than what I'm granting here at this moment.
Saying it's to protect people of the community that...
The high-standing people.
Sure.
Okay.
If you're low-standing, they probably don't give a fuck.
I'm so naive. And, it didn't even occur to me that it was literally just another loophole to protect high-standing people.
Well, I mean, that's the way I would see it.
That's because you're evil and I'm nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That is why I'm commanding you to set aside 3 cities of refuge. And if the Lord your God enlarges your territory as he swore to your ancestors and gives you all the land he promised them, you must designate 3 additional cities of refuge.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
He said it a couple times now. Do that.
Yeah.
3.
3.
Fucking 3, okay?
Yep.
He will give you this land if you are careful to obey all the commands I have given you. If you always love the Lord your God and walk in his ways. That way, you will prevent the death of innocent people in the land the Lord your God is giving you as your special possession.
But you can't walk like an Egyptian.
You're stupid. How long were you sitting on that?
For a while.
You weren't
I
even-
was like, I was waiting for you to get to a stopping point.
You
and I
weren't
was like,
even
I really wanted to
listening.
say that. No, I wasn't.
I saw your face, and you were like, "I have a
thing.
saying.
I want to say
I have a funny.
I want to say it. Yeah.
Yeah. You get this just focused look.
Yeah.
And I can tell you're just like,
Yeah, and then you just keep reading because you're like, no, fuck you.
Because I'm in the middle of a fucking sentence. We're reading the Bible over here.
Is that what we're doing?
That is literally what we're doing.
No, I know, but we're also commenting on it, and that's the fun shit.
I know, but in the middle of a sentence.
Oh, hell yeah, in the middle of a sentence.
Oh my God. You will not be held responsible for the death of innocent people. Wait, for the death of innocent people. Okay? But suppose someone is hostile toward a neighbor and deliberately ambushes and murders him and then flees to one of the cities of refuge.
Yeah, that's bad.
In that case, the elders of the murderer's hometown must send agents to the city of refuge.
Damn, they're going to send the FBI after that motherfucker.
Right? To bring him back and hand him over to the dead person's avenger to be put to death.
Oh.
God damn, I want to be one of those agents.
Right?
Hand over your people.
This guy killed maliciously. We're taking him back to be killed.
I'm agent wife, and this is my partner, agent husband, and we're here to collect. Bad guys. Mm-hmm. Do not feel sorry for that murderer! Exclamation point.
Yeah, don't feel sorry for him.
Exclamation point.
Yeah.
Purge from Israel the guilt of murdering innocent people, then all will go well with you.
Yeah.
That clearly happened.
Apparently.
All went well.
Yeah.
When you arrive in the land the Lord your God is giving you as your special possession, you must never steal anyone's land by moving the boundary markers your ancestors set up to mark their property. That's
Wait, what? Wait.
Don't be moving your boundary
Don't move
markers.
your boundary markers?
Yeah, don't do it. You can't steal land by moving your boundary marker.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that just reminds me of like all the people like in small town that fight over where the fucking fence line is.
I know.
And I'm like, yo, people trying to move those boundary markers all the fucking time.
Right? Okay, that was the end of that section.
All right, sorry.
That just came out of nowhere, right? Like we're
The
talking
boundary
about
markers, yeah.
we're talking about murderers and accidental murderers
Yeah.
and bad murderers and hostile murderers and don't move your land
Don't move
markers.
the land marker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're like, and don't chew popcorn loudly in a movie during the quiet part. Okay.
Can you? So that's part of my frustration with the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things that we don't know the rules for per the Bible because they didn't fucking exist back then.
Right.
So like, how are we supposed to apply Bible law to today when 90% of the stuff that we have today wasn't around
Right.
back when they created the Bible?
Right.
Like it doesn't fit.
Well, what I think is that there ought to be a Bible group with a tongue-in-cheek attitude who goes through this with a fine-tooth and comb and pulls out all the rules.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are fighting over boundary mark. Like, this could be like a reality TV show. Think how popular it would be.
Right.
Like, okay, you guys are fighting over boundary markers and moving your boundary markers. And so we were wondering, do either of you go to church?
So we could call it like Judge Judas or something.
Judge Judas. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Like, hit me up. That's my idea. That's a good idea for a show, I think.
I think so too.
Like Christian court,
Yeah.
and they go and then there's judges who actually read the Bible, and they're
Right,
like, I'm
yeah.
sorry, but you moved your
boundary marker.
So, we can stone you or you can get your shit together and back down.
Right. Yeah.
Whichever. It's up to you. You get to choose.
Yeah, this would have to be done like somewhere it'd have to be done on like an island or something.
Yeah.
Because if you actually had to stone somebody,
I mean,
you can't be like, you know.
Like I said, it would be a tongue-in-cheek.
Okay.
But much like with a Judge Judy thing, you have to agree ahead of time to adhere to the decision.
Right.
And
maybe they could have like styrofoam stones.
Oh my God. Oh, this is all coming together. I am loving this. And like, you know, you have to be shunned.
Yeah.
You know, shun
the non-believer.
Yeah. Like, you moved your boundary marker.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, you went and got a tarot card reading done last weekend. Shun.
Stone. Yeah.
Okay, the law concerning witnesses. Oh, I'm very interested in this.
Okay.
Let me tell you what. I ain't going to witness nothing.
Right.
I didn't see a thing.
Right.
Ever.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Because I know where this is going.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go stand up and be the first one to stone somebody. And
oh, yeah,
you know,
that's right.
You got to witness against them.
Right.
I'm not doing it.
Right.
I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
Not that involved. You must not convict anyone of a crime on the testimony of only one witness.
Yeah, not just
Fair
one.
enough. Fair enough. Got to be at least two.
Right.
Yeah. 2 or 3 even.
Yep.
The facts of the case must be established by the testimony of 2 or 3 witnesses. See?
Yep.
If a malicious witness comes forward and accuses someone of a crime, then both the accuser and accused must appear before the Lord by coming to the priests and judges in office at that time.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
You following me?
I'm following you.
Okay. Bring your witnesses.
Bring your witnesses.
Bring out your witnesses. The judges must investigate the case thoroughly. Again, using Facebook or whatever social media you are on. Some people use Twitter more than Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. If the accuser has brought false charges against his fellow Israelite, you must impose on the accuser the sentence he intended for the other person.
Damn.
Oh, burn! You wanted him dead? Bitch, you're dead.
That sucks.
Yeah, it kind of...
You better make sure you're accusing correctly and have, like, your shit straight.
Good, solid witnesses, and moreover, make sure that not only should you have receipts, you better make sure that they didn't manufacture any.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
For real. Because just because you show up with all of the facts, all your ducks lined up in a row, all your witnesses, and you know you're
if they paid
right.
for a better lawyer, then you're fucked.
You're fucked. It doesn't fucking matter.
Right?
You know, the glove didn't fit or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
In this way, you will purge such evil from among you. I call bullshit.
Whatever.
Then the rest of the people will hear about it and be afraid to do such an evil thing. I mean,
or be afraid to accuse of somebody of doing such an evil thing.
Yeah, that's...
Because, I mean, you know, just depends on who has the most money, I would imagine.
Right, because wife has such a great naive worldview. Like, yeah, that would be nice because then, yeah, you would be afraid to, you know, go say something because they might come back on you and, you know, whatever. Yeah,
you could end up dying for standing up for what's right.
Yeah.
So, fuck that.
That would happen to me every day.
Actually, it only happened one day, but...
Fuck off. You must show no pity for the guilty, !
Yeah, don't show any pity for them.
No pity for the
or
guilty.
You'll probably die for that.
Yeah.
Probably.
Whatever. Your rule should be life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. The end. That's where they get that eye for an eye bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
No pity for the guilty.
No pity.
None. 0. That is biblical.
Yeah, and they are definitely always guilty if they get, you know, if they were proven guilty.
Yeah, there's guilty.
No question.
No question. Because the judges are always fair.
Right, yeah, totally.
And can't be bribed.
We know that from all the people that have gotten off of death row by the skin of their teeth because, you know, they were wrong. Judges were wrong?
Or the DNA evidence.
Right,
you know, that didn't exist in the time that they were jailed. Or all the people who put their kid in the wrong school district because they wanted a better life for their children, and so then they're in jail for like 25 years.
Right.
Don't have pity for them.
Yeah.
Those evildoers.
Yeah, because, you know, all witnesses are altruistic and all judges are also altruistic.
They are fair.
Yeah.
They are always fair judges.
Yeah.
The people who are in jail for life for smoking weed, and now weed is legal.
But that was totally fair.
Totally fair. Absolutely fair.
Yeah.
No pity for people who smoked weed.
Yeah, in no way whatsoever.
Yeah, just so that we're clear, I'm being like not just sarcastic.
High sarcasm.
Yeah, I'm beyond being sarcastic. I'm actually being cynical and shitty.
Right, yeah.
Spell it right out.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Well, is that it?
That was Friday.
The eye for eye, foot for a foot, you know.
Mouth for a mouth,
right.
eyeball for an eyeball.
Yeah.
Toe for
an ear.
Toe for a toe.
Yeah. What if I want to trade a finger for a toe? You think that would be acceptable?
I think you're stupid.
Okay. All right. Well, tomorrow we're doing our Q&A.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what we're covering yet, but
Didn't have a lot of questions.
didn't have a ton of questions. So
We'll see what we can come up with.
definitely. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Bye. Husband.
Wife.
It is a Q&A Saturday.
It sure is.
And I have a Q for you.
Do you now?
Well, yes. But it's from the week before last. Because this past week,
Yeah.
the question I had was lackluster and like...
Well, if I may, we were going to maybe answer the question about like debtor forgiveness after 7 years this week.
Yeah.
Which I did come up with some like sort of information, but it was mostly just like lawyers agreeing that 7 years and look, Bible, come file bankruptcy with us. So I was like, this isn't going to be a great Q&A because I can't really find any great information.
No, they basically agreed with us that it's funny how we have 7 years and the Bible does too.
Yeah. Yep, that's the thing.
That is a thing.
So we decided to cover what now?
A question that was left over from, like I said, the week before last, from Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 29. You must pronounce the blessing at Mount Gerizim and the curse at Mount Ebal. And we were like, the blessing and the curse, huh?
Right.
What?
That was questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question
so now we have
worthy.
a question.
Yeah. And
All right.
I have an answer.
Awesome. Well, let's go find out what that answer is, huh?
Coolio. Okay, so it's funny that you were mentioning that you felt weird calling this episode a Q&A over...
For these chapters?
For these chapters.
For this week?
Yeah, for chapters 15 through 19.
Yeah.
When this is covering chapter 11.
Right.
Right. Well, what's funny about that is that the question actually gets into, or I should say the answer gets into stuff that we will be reading further in a future chapter.
I see.
So we're going to answer a question from the future about the past, or about the past from the future.
The Bible is the past, or is it the future?
What? No. Stop.
Definitely not the future.
So we were like, what the fuck are these blessings and curses and mountains and what?
Right.
Like, what even is that?
Yep.
So, okay, briefly, they were doing this process, which I will get into in a moment, to rededicate themselves to God's word before entering the promised land.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the brief answer of why.
Got it.
And what they did, the process was there were these two mountains, twin mountains that still exist today. And you can actually go visit them.
Okay.
Although, now might not be the time given COVID and travel restrictions and heat in the Middle East, shit like that.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yada, yada, yada. But anyway, you can still see these mountains today. Okay. They're twin peaks and there's a valley between them.
Okay.
And so what they did was they split up the people so that half of them were on one mountain, half of them were on the other. Okay. With the Levites in the middle. Okay. And to this day, you can still conduct this experiment, ? Supposedly, if you're standing in the valley, you can hear, or even if you're standing on one of the mountains, you can hear if somebody shouts loud enough, people from the other mountain in the valley. Like, you can hear each other. Okay. Okay?
Yeah.
Which I found really interesting. So, no?
Yeah. No, that's interesting.
Okay. So, the people were split up, like, as I said, and the Levites stood in the valley and they read the words of the law. Okay. And the curses were read towards the group of people that were standing on Mount Ebal as a warning to the Israelites in the promised land, or as a warning to the Israelites in the promised land that the promise was conditional. Okay. And that it depended upon them behaving. Right. Okay. Following these rules, which I'm not going to get into what the curses and blessings specifically were. Sure. Because those will be laid out in a future chapter of Deuteronomy itself.
Got it. Got
okay?
it. Okay.
But they were punishments for disobedience and just reminders to behave and shit like that.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then after each curse, the people would say amen. So the Levites in the middle of the valley were like reading these things. And after each curse, the people on the cursed mountain
would say
amen. And their response showed that they heard, understood, and agreed.
Got it.
Okay?
Okay.
And so then they would repeat the same process to the blessing side, the blessing mountain.
Okay.
And again, the people would say amen. And it again showed that they understood, agreed, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, why which mountain is which, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's two different theories, both of which kind of apply. For one thing, the mountain of the blessing, Mount Gerizim, it's green and fertile.
Okay.
Okay. So that was the blessing mountain.
Okay.
Okay. The cursed one, Mount Ebal, was less fertile than of the two mountains.
Okay.
It was stark, white rock, barren, and both of those still have those characteristics to this day.
Gotcha.
Okay. And that was Cursed Mountain. Okay.
Okay.
So that's one reason that one's the curse and one's the blessing, because one's pretty and one's ugly.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how they differentiated. The other reason is a little more questionable. It gets into how the people were split up. How did they decide which tribes were on which mountain?
Right.
There's a lot of question about that. And some say it was just arbitrary and it was the best way to split them up as to make the numbers about even.
Okay.
And a lot of academics, at the very least, agree, yeah, that's probably the most likely reason.
Sure.
There are some academics that postulate that also, in addition to the math working out that way, the people on Curse Mountain were a little bit further away from Canaan, and thus also were ones that were less important to the story, and they were less likely to receive a lot of lands in Canaan.
Okay.
So they were the ones that were to say, yeah, we understand, because they needed the harder reminder.
Got it.
Whereas
because they weren't getting as many of the good things.
Yeah. And so the people on Blessed Mountain, they were closer to Canaan geographically, as the mountains stand, and they were also more important to the story, like the characters over there.
Okay.
Carried on more, and they were going to be in Canaan doing the things.
Got it.
Okay. So that's how they split the people up and decided who's on which mountain.
Okay.
And this is leading towards that second reason, which is that the ones on Curse Mountain were further away from God's word.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And so we're going to get into further what the curses and blessings are. And we've been warned about these. They're like really hardcore rules that weren't necessarily covered already. Like, you know how thus far Deuteronomy has been a recap?
Yeah.
I think we're approaching the end of that recap.
Okay.
And I think that when they start actually going through these motions, Joshua is going to be in charge of doing this work here of splitting them up and making them get on the right mountain and do the yesing and the knowing and the amen thing.
Right.
And Moses was ordered to go build an altar on the holy mountain. The blessed mountain was considered a holy site because the mountain was so green
this site
and lush.
is not in what would be considered Canaan then, right?
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
I believe, yes, it is. And because Moses was not allowed to enter the promised land, he was ordered to make this happen. So he had to tell Joshua to go do it.
Oh.
So we're going to read Joshua building this altar and this place of worship on this fertile, blessed mountain where the blessings will take place.
Got it. Okay.
And then there are some academics, even archaeologists, who have been digging around, and I guess within the last decade have found a site that may possibly actually be one of the altars that was set up there.
I mean, so...
Were altars set up there? Yes.
Right. Like, it doesn't surprise me when there's, like, an archaeological site based on something out of the Bible exactly. Because I think that some of this was based on some historical events, you know? But to say that translate to the Word of God is real and correct,
right?
That's a stretch.
No, and I was not trying to imply that in any way whatsoever.
But I mean, there's a lot of people that would. So,
the geography matches up, and altars were built all over the fucking place. So that one was found where people find it still holy to this day. Duh.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's not
cool.
surprising.
So, that's the answer to that question. Okay. What's the cursing? What's the blessing? And why did they have to curse one and bless the other? And
well, it's good that we learned about it because there's apparently stuff coming up about it. So that's timely at the very least.
Yeah. So when we get to that section, and it's I want to say it's like chapter 27 or some shit. So
that's
we're like
right near the end or something.
Yeah.
Right?
So we're coming up towards it.
Yeah.
And I guess there's like a whole list of curses, and they're going to be hardcore. And they're going to be straightforward. And it's where a lot of the Christians get their, you are not allowed to do these things, fuck off or die.
Right, except for that they also say that, the Old Testament doesn't matter and that the New Testament takes over. So,
but when they do quote the Old Testament, apparently these curses play big. So I'm kind of glad that we got the heads up that they're coming.
Right. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to throw out real quick too, if anybody knows anything about the 7-year,
throwing back to our intro.
Yeah, the 7-year, how it ties in with our bankruptcy code and stuff, and our
I did
all that stuff. That would be, if you have a link, send it our way.
I did find a little bit that also. Not to do with the Bible, but just to do with our bankruptcy code in general, that it's going to be really hard to find anything that ties it back to biblical things because of what you said. It's going to have to do a lot with how our bankruptcy laws and our debtor laws work in the United States, and that they're different for each state. And the 7 years is kind of a myth because it really depends.
Sure.
So...
No, I get it.
A lot to sort through, but yeah.
But obviously, there's something there. It seems like
why
it
7 years?
It feels.
My question is just, but why 7? Why not 8?
Right.
Why not 6?
Right.
Why 7?
Yeah, it seems too on the nose to not be, linked in some manner.
Yeah. So. No, I agree, and I would be interested to know more. I don't know if we're going to be able to find that.
Like I said, if anybody has some good links, send them our way on Twitter
please.
Or wherever you can find us, and we'll definitely check into that a little bit more. But no, it was really good to learn about the mountains. I was curious about those things.
Same.
Didn't know what the hell they were talking about.
Well,
so
we're going to learn more about them in the future.
Awesome.
And not just in Deuteronomy, but in, I guess, Joshua's got his own book.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with all the books of the Bible.
I know 3 of the books of the Bible beyond what we're in currently, and that's only because of Lyle Lovett's album that's called Joshua Judges Ruth.
Oh my God, that is so cool. That is cool, and I will never forget it ever. So, yeah, I guess the book of Joshua covers this heavily as well. Right,
yeah. And if you guys haven't listened to that album by Lyle Lovett, you should go listen to that because it's awesome.
I'm so not a Lyle Lovett fan, but I really like that title.
Right, yeah. He does have a good song about church in there.
Oh my God, okay.
I'm just saying.
It is a good song. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's a funny song.
It is.
What's it called?
Church.
Church?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the song.
That's a funny song.
Yeah.
Still not a Lyle Lovett fan.
Well, I am.
But carry on.
That's all right.
You do you.
I'm going to do me.
And tomorrow we will do a recap of the week, and so we'll see you Monday.
Yep. See everybody Monday. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are, and our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there, so it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount, so, any support is always appreciated.
So, what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/Sacrilegious Discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.